Hey, Long Beach. It's Jerlene and I'm live. All right. So today is election day. Um, Hopefully, people, if you have not voted, you're going to get out there and vote. You can go to a voting center or you can drop your mail-in ballot, which if you live in California, you should have received in the mail. You can drop it off in a voter box or you can take it to a voting center. So I'm going to just go live just for a few minutes because I wanted to read something to you all. And this message is for Long Beach people. Um, so yesterday, a op-ed was pushed out by the Beachcomber as well as community members. The op-ed is by Dr. Lydia A. Hollie, Long Beach resident, co-author of the State of Black Long Beach, as well as author of other things and the igniter of many other movements here in the city of Long Beach. Yet I wanted to read her statement for people who have not read it. So I hope that I do it justice. This is actually my first out loud reading of it. And after I've read it, and actually, you know what, let me do this right now. I'm going to see if I can find, I'm going to drop a link. All right, I'm going to put a link into the comments. All right, here we go. This is called A Message to the Undecided Voters of Long Beach by Dr. Lydia A. Hollie. Every society is perfectly engineered to get the results it is getting. At a conference 15 years ago, a presenter stated this quote, and I never forgot it. And neither should anyone who remains undecided or may have considered skipping the ballot box altogether. Voters must re-engineer Long Beach to get better results. Your vote for the next mayor will be consequential and historic for the city of Long Beach. Your vote will prevent this city from entering into its own version of the dark ages that is sweeping across this country. Your vote will enable this city to be a beacon of light by restoring the value and honor of public service to City Hall, led by a candidate who understands and appreciates what it means to be a servant of the people and not a politician beholden to special interests, donors. Your vote will light the path to build a better Long Beach by electing Susie Price as the mayor of Long Beach. This election is consequential because it is historic. It is historic for a number of reasons that have not been typically associated with this mayoral campaign. It is historic because for the first time in more than a decade, Long Beach voters have a genuine opportunity to break the stronghold of status quoism, go along to get along politics, pay for play politics, bullying and imitation politics, and the politically ambitious candidates who seek local office solely for the purpose of building a political profile to qualify for the next political office beyond Long Beach. Susie Price will not champion the status quo and has no other desire than to serve the needs of the Long Beach community. Susie Price is an exceptional candidate for mayor of Long Beach because she is a public servant first and foremost. Susie's deeply felt compassion for other people is a result of her life story as an immigrant who knows the horrors of political oppression, the hardship of family separation, and making hard adjustments with her beloved mother as a sole mental, emotional, and financial source of support. That compassion enabled her to become a highly respected prosecutor who sought justice for victims of sexual assault and domestic violence for 20 years. Public service has been Susie's clarion call for her entire life. Secondly, this historic election is consequential because it has revealed the MAGA-esque behavior, Democratic style, that this city has never seen. While the often cited politics is a bloodless war has an element of truth, it severely understates the injurious nature that degrading words and actions have on the human target. Propaganda, misinformation, and disinformation, tearing down campaign signs, abject disrespect, disdain, and contempt for an opponent reveals the most glaring illustration of what to expect in the future if we fail to repute what now has become the status quo behavior in local politics. You are Susie's sole focus, and there is no ambition to use the role of mayor as a stepping stone for higher political office. Susie is committed and dedicated to serve you and this city to the best of her ability. She has surrounded herself with like-minded people and will continue to do so. Susie will maintain an open door policy for community access and healthy interaction. She will answer your emails and telephone calls. Susie will come to you to learn more about your issues and how she can help resolve your difficulties. She sees you. She's a great listener and a creative problem solver. Susie wants to see our neighborhoods revitalized and prepare for the 21st century. She is humble and knows she can do nothing without the people that she is elected to serve. Susie welcomes and will rely heavily on your input and participation to build a better Long Beach that truly represents our best lives. Finally, if you are an undecided voter or may have decided not to participate in this election, I ask you to reconsider. Do you not vote? Do you not vote and enable the status quo to prevail? Or do you vote and re-engineer the future of this city? Susie Price will far exceed your expectations with your help and change the course of political history in Long Beach. She is an authentic servant leader, humble, respectful, smart, and a fearless advocate for the people. Together, voters can transform this polluted political climate into a beacon of light for the city of Long Beach, which it is entitled to and deserves. The outcome of this election is in your hands. I just read the words of Dr. Lydia A. Hollie, JD, MAED. She's a 42-year registered nonpartisan and co-author of The State of Black Long Beach, A Call for a Black Agenda. She is also the author of the 2003 Human Relations Commission report. She is one of the founders of the Youth Gang Violence Prevention Task Force, the Long Beach Gang Resistant Intervention Project, and the Weed and Seed Project. I hope I did that justice. You can read it yourself. And I put the link. The choice is yours. And I'm going to read this one more time. The outcome of this election is in your hands. The outcome of this election is in our hands. When you go to the ballot box today or the ballot screen today, choose Susie Price.